GHTube. Here we give you the best in features from Africa and beyond. Today's feature is very special because we're going to talk about the wealth of WizKid. WizKid is probably the biggest superstar featured on our channel. Be prepared to be inspired because WizKid's story is one of grace to grace. WizKid was properly introduced to the world by the EME boss Banky W. Holla at Your Boy was their first single and it was a massive hit. They quickly followed that with several tracks. Hits after hits after hits, WizKid is now Africa's biggest export in terms of music and Afrobeats. Since then, he has had renowned collaborations, great sponsorships, and massive endorsement deals befitting of the superstar that he is. WizKid now has his own record label and he's giving opportunities to the younger ones. But hold your horses. To understand WizKid and comprehend his success, let us dive back to the roots before he was WizKid, before Banky W ever set eyes on the musical genius. Born Ayodeji Ibrahim Balogun, WizKid is the only male son of a large polygamous family. His parents didn't believe much in music as a reasonable profession for their only son. This means that WizKid had to work hard to earn his stripes. At the age of 11, under the name Lil Prince, he and a couple of church friends released an album. The fact that we know little about this album says it all. The young WizKid wouldn't lose hope, however. In fact, he'll go on to take music seriously by dropping out of school. By the time the WizKid was dragged back into school, he had learnt a lot. WizKid in his later years was coached by fellow artist Nato C. But we all know the WizKid story isn't complete without the mention of the name Banky W. Banky also mentored WizKid and gave him a better platform. Today, after several awards, several endorsements, several hit songs, we can't thank Banky enough. This accomplishment by WizKid has not gone without some cheddar. WizKid is ranked high on any list of richest African artists or most paid artists from Africa. Before we continue, we'll plead with you to like our video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the notification bell. Thank you. Welcome back. According to Forbes, WizKid is the 7th on the list of richest artists from Africa. He is only beaten by the likes of Akon, who are international hip-hop artists. Top guns like Lil Jazzy also beat the young chap because of their diversified wealth and interest. WizKid, however, makes his money directly from music and music businesses through performances, shows, endorsements, and royalties. Now, here is the breakdown of the wealth of WizKid. On the list at number 1 is endorsements. WizKid is famous across the world and even more in Africa. Getting him to be an ambassador or to advertise for your company will accord you huge mileage. He has a deal with Pepsi which is set around $500,000 a year, and that is impressive. Weezy also has a deal with Nigerian telecom giants Globacom that is set around the same price. Similarly, WizKid has a deal with Nike and Guinness, but the biggest of all the deals is his 2018 deal with Ciroc, the vodka company owned by hip-hop artist P. Diddy. Number 2 is events and shows. WizKid has record attendance not only in Nigeria or in Africa, but in Amsterdam, Portugal, England, and impressively, New York. WizKid has single-handedly in the past filled the O2 Arena multiple times, a feat even indigenous us from the UK can't boast of. Also, his New York events saw him pull out surprise appearances like Wale and Akon. WizKid's events are usually massive. At number 3 is royalties. When it comes to streaming sites and services, WizKid is literally king of Africa. The artist is second to none in terms of following at these sites. His fans religiously follow him and have created a lot of wealth for their darling boy. His collaborations with Drake, Chris Brown, and others will definitely fetch him a lot of royalties. Number 4 is houses. Houses are a huge investment. WizKid's ridiculous wealth has afforded him certain luxuries. WizKid owns a mansion in Lekki, one of the most expensive places to live in Nigeria. Lekki is famous for its beautiful beaches. The mansion is said to be worth millions of naira. Reasonably, WizKid also has a mansion in Lagos. He grew up and hustled in ojuelegba in Lagos. His track, Ojuelegba, is dedicated to the town. But the most precious of all his houses is his mansion in Los Angeles. To cement his success as an international artist, Weezy had to get a spot in the international hub of the world, where he will be exposed to many connections, and he did just that. Through that, his music now is enjoyed by celebrities like Kylie Jenner, Tony Braxton, Naomi Campbell, and Alicia Keys. Number 5. Cars. Starboy WizKid has a lot of cars. Among his collection is a Mercedes-Benz compressor, a BMW, a Panamera, and a Bentley, which is said to have cost him $150,000. Together, his car's value may be well over $700,000. Now, that's crazy. Let's move to the net worth. To estimate WizKid's net worth is not easy. Some put him around $20 million, others peg the Starboy around $12 million. With our assessment, WizKid is worth a whopping $15 million. Not bad for a kid from the streets of ojuelegba. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel for more juicy updates. Like our videos and share so all will see and know the greatness that is Starboy WizKid.